Ciao Bella! Welcome to Bella and Shanetta. I'm Christina and I'm so glad that you're here with me today. Welcome in everyone. This is another episode of Summer Streaming with Bella. Hey Perp, how's it going? 6 o'clock where you are, if I'm correct. I am on my phone right now, so hopefully nothing insane happens. The internet has been terrible here. I have been trying to upload videos all weekend, and hasn't been working. Currently, my computer is just spinning and spinning and spinning and spinning. So we'll see. And I wasn't sure that I was actually live until I saw your comment, Perp. So thank you so much. Because it says live, but I don't know if my connection is good or not. I don't know what's going on. So, yeah. I don't even know too much of what's going on as far as comments and such because I like to have YouTube up so that I can see what's happening. Because StreamYard, there is a delay. But my computer is not allowing me to have that going right now. So, hi Angela, welcome in. How are you? It's good to see you. Let me see if I can get it up on this one. Don't know if I will be able to. Just want to be able to see the comments. Okay. So don't like missing you. I'm pretty good. I am. I'm a little exhausted, but I'm pretty good. Hi Kristen, welcome in. It's good to see you. And there is Nightbot saying hello. Let's see, maybe this will let me see the comments. I don't know. So did everyone have a good weekend? I mean, even if you didn't do anything like super eventful, was it at least restful? Did you get some nice sleep? Welcome in, VT Redneck. Nice to see you. How are you doing? I think we're all well, except for my internet connection. So we'll see. I know we got back Friday late morning. Yes, yes. So we just got back Friday around 11:30-ish. We got back and it was amazing. It's one of the videos that I'm trying to upload to YouTube. I had one that I was trying to upload for all evening yesterday, and it took me. Buonasera, Sabrina. Oh, where are you, VT Redneck? It's pouring rain out. But we got back, and I've been trying to. I recorded videos. I'm trying to upload them, and one all night. It went all night, and it was at 16% this morning. I have no idea what's happening. Oh, yay! Thanks, Amanda. Amanda's at lunch at work, so she'll be able to join in for a little while. Is it blurry to you all? Because on my computer over here, it looks really blurry. But on my camera, it looks clear. So maybe it's just my computer. I don't know. Maybe I'm just worrying too much. Just stop it, Christina. Oh my goodness. But it was amazing. I got some really cool yarn. There is a yarn shop there. So I did a video on that. I was just trying to share it, and I had pictures and all kinds of stuff. It's been Saturday with my mom, girls, and granddaughter. I have had a very lazy day today. Sat crocheting flower brooch. Hey, you're not being lazy. Your mind is busy crocheting, and your hands are busy. So you're still burning calories. You're still burning calories. Tiny fuzzy on my screen. I don't know. I don't. Oh well. Frozen stone. My father's mother's family is from northern Italy, and his father's is from Calabria. So that's the boot. Yeah. What part of northern Italy? Because there's certain regions that are very close to, well, it's the Dolomites in Italy, but different name in other countries. Or are you below that region? BT Regnet is in Vermont. Some of the state is under emergency from 5 inches of rain. Wow. That is a lot of rain. That is a lot of rain in one day and in the summer. Wow, that's kind of crazy. Trying to see if well, the video's popping up on my computer, but the comments aren't popping up. So I don't want to watch myself. I just want to see the comments so I can see them. They pop up before StreamYard gets them. Let's see. Can I see the chat, please? Camera. No. Oh well. Because it says hide chat, but there's no chat in the box. Well, we'll just see what happens. You ever have just those frustrating days where nothing is going the way that you want them? I'm trying to make sure that there's stuff up. Hi, Rita. Welcome in uh, for the week because I like to go through and have content on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, but I can't always film like the night before. But, I mean, it's 7 o'clock here, so Monday's video is probably going to go up tomorrow if I can even get it uploaded. Don't know what's going on. Oh, okay. All right. No big deal. The town started with an M. Yeah. I don't remember a time I was as happy as I was when I was there in the town where my family was from, meeting relatives, cousins, like second cousins, but because my grandfather, my dad's dad, was an only child. Hi, Aunt Vita. Oh, yeah. Can't do a capitals. Welcome in, Aunt Vita. Nice to see you. Sorry, that's a little shaky. I'm on my phone for those of you that are just coming in. But my dad's dad was an only child, and then my dad's mom had a brother and a sister, but they came to the States. So that the immediate family, right, is here. And then the other one, I mean, they would have been cousins anyway, so any of their children, would be second cousins, third cousins, and so on. But it was really, really wonderful to see the town, to meet people. I don't know what's happening with my computer right now. Why are we deleting messages, Nightbot? Don't do that. Well, boo on you. Now you have a blue dress, Rita, and you can do whatever. Wish I could undelete your message. So that's not fair. Not very nice, Nightbot. Just said hi, Angela. I can see the chat now, though. Yay! So for any of you watching the replay, thank you so much. For any of the lurkers, I appreciate you, even if you can't type, listening, right? And streaming the live definitely helps. So I just thought we would chat today, and see how you guys have been doing since last week and what you guys have going on. I did post today in my Facebook group that I finished the small, very small commission that I was asked to do. It was a bookmark, and I posted a picture of it. I did mail that off today. So the only whips that I have right now are the Rosewood Manor murder mystery, and then I have my Bella Vita shawl here. Those are the only two things I have going right now. There are things that I want to start, but I am about to leave tomorrow. So I don't want to start anything and then be gone from it for so long and then have to come back and recount things, because I cannot stand counting. Why did I get into something where I have to count so much? I don't know, but I did. So I don't have anything big to show. I haven't been working on anything else. I did have some videos. Oh, I do have coming up, if it will ever upload, a hook review on the Tulip Edimo hooks. So that hopefully will come out this week. And then I have the video of the town that we went to. Yes, Rita. This was a planned trip for my son's birthday. His birthday is Thursday. He will be 19. And the trip that we just took was kind of like, I mean, it was planned, but we had to decide if we were going to do it before or after the trip for his birthday, because we weren't sure exactly when he was going to be leaving. Hi, Yolanda. Welcome in. And if we had to do it after we got back, we didn't want to run the risk of getting his flight information and then him not being able to go. So for those of you that are new, I work for the military, the United States military. I'm not in the military. I'm a civilian, and I work for the military. And because I am overseas, one of the things that I am allowed to have is travel for my dependents to come to me. And then with my son, because he's in college, he can travel back to his area of schooling. but I don't really have a whole lot of control as to when we get the tickets, what the flight is. I mean, unless it's just really out of control and not possible. I give them a set of dates and say, between this and this, no later than this, and then so they have that window, and then they book it. So I don't even get a say really, um, because they take care of all that. So we didn't want to run the risk of him not being able to come, because I did want my children to be there. That was the point of going, to see family, but also to have my children there. What did you say, Rita? My life these days is cleaning, cooking, cleaning again, shopping, making dinner, and if I'm lucky, some crafting. Yes, but you will find a rhythm soon, Rita. And Yolanda says, that sounds like me as well, Rita. Well, I remember I was telling some friends the other day that the crafting time that we do get, because I don't get a lot myself, um, I am still working and all of that, so it'll be minimal the time that I do get, but let that be your time of peace. Even if it's something that you're working on, that, like the bookmark that I was doing, it's a commission piece, but I still found a way to make it joyful and fun, and it was a little creepy for me to make it, but um, it was still enjoyable. Yes, I know. And Nightbot is dropping links to my Facebook group if you would like to join that. I welcome all sorts of crafters. I have artists in there. I have sculptors in there, uh, crocheters, knitters, but not just yarny talk, right? So there may be people posting pictures of their paintings, or uh, whatever they make, things out of polymer clay or things like that. It's all fine. Okay, bye, Sabrina. Ciao. No worries. I'm so glad you came in, even just for a few minutes. I miss you. Um, and then the other link that Nightbot drops is Nero's Instagram, my cat. You've never met my cat. He is part Maine Coon, and he's quite long and very fluffy. He is black, but he is older, so he's starting to, his fur, especially in his belly region, is starting to change colors. And he is a very big personality in the house. So I thought it would be interesting. He was supposed to have a sponsorship, but the items never made it before we left the States. And then, I was like, well, they never made it. And they're like, well, we mailed it to the address you gave us. And I was like, yes, but you said it would be here by this time and it didn't get here. It was a big ordeal, but oh well. No worries. I can't see if there's anything coming up. It's so slow. It's so slow. I do also have the drop feature on Nightbot. So if you would like your channel link dropped, you can type the word drop. I may change that in the future. I may change it to like raindrop or something. But for now, it's just drop. So if you would like your link dropped, just don't type it all at once, because then Nightbot will get overwhelmed and will not be able to do it. You are welcome to do that if you have a channel, or if you are getting subscribers for a community tab. That's the word I was looking for. Speaking of followers, I am at 892. I've lost a few. I was at like 897, and then I went down to 894, and then 893, and now I'm at 892. Still trying to get to 999 so that my son has to be the 1K subscriber. Hey, Bridget, welcome in. It's good to see you. I did get your package. I got it today. It's right here. It's right here. Got it, Bridget. I will do a video at some point when my computer allows me to do things. I will put that up. But I did get it. So it's here. It's arrived. It's safe. No holes. Nothing's missing, I don't think. But we'll see. I don't know. I'll have to look. I will have to look, Rita. Let's see if it will let me look. Over here. I am currently at 1,497 watch hours. That's where I am right now. So, yeah, I mean they're moving up. The problem is because it's every 365 days, like any that's done, you know, like a year ago yesterday, they fall off. So, you know, it's a constant balance. I know. I'm still waiting on 2 other packages as well. I have figured out why some of them are so slow, because they go to the US. So if you send it to base, they go to the US and then come here. So that's why it takes so long. Because like I sent Sam's son's birthday package from here. And they were like, you know, this goes to the States, right? And I was like, but there's a distribution center in Rome for the United States Postal Service for the military. And they were like, yes, but it's not going to another military base. It's going to a, you know, international address. So it has to go to the States to be processed, then come back. And I'm like, that makes no sense. Yeah, it'll take a ridiculous amount of time. So what's everybody working on today? Could just be cooking lunch or dinner or relaxing or getting ready to go somewhere, just getting back from somewhere. What's everybody doing? We did have dinner already. I just wanted, I had a big bowl of just pasta with olive oil and butter and some pepper. That was it. That was my dinner. Hi, Susanna. Welcome in. You know what I need to do? You know what I need to do? I need to figure out what I'm going to do this month for the Moo's Flower Power Cow. If you don't know what that is, you should go check it out. Because you can enter, even if you don't crochet or knit, if you paint, if you draw, if you make other things like paper crafting or junk journals or whatever, it doesn't matter. As long as it's plant related, like the end result is looks like a plant or has plants in it, you can enter it every month, different thing every month. And you need to get it by the last Monday of the month. So this month you would have to get it in by, oh, I'm gonna say by the 24th, because the last Monday of the month is actually the 31st. So she doesn't she just doesn't want it then. So I'd get it in by the 24th. But it's tons of fun. She's got some videos up already of things that she's been doing. Yes, my my packages are well traveled. You're sewing a project bag, Rita. Fun. You're working on bags and waiting on the mail to finish your order. Are you waiting on fabric, Bridget, or something else? Susanna's got a load of washing on and she's crocheting some socks. Oh, awesome. Perp. Yeah, I've seen your work. It's awesome. Yolanda is working on some cleaning and organizing and then going to get her prescriptions. Welcome in, Kay. Good to see you. Susanna, I've not decided what I'm going to make yet, but did like the look of some lotus coasters. Oh, wow, that would be cool. Yeah, I've got to find something to take with me. So I was going to take this because I do have room for it, but I just don't know. This is my Bella Vita shawl. So since I'm on my phone, I can't really. I've done parts 1 and 2. So I finished 1 and 2, but part 3 is not due until the 19th of July. This is the 3 in Glasses cowl. Ooh, dragonfly fabric. That sounds cool. Where are we? Where we go? Where we go? Where we go? Where we go? Just pulled back in from going to Burger King for lunch. 1 o'clock back in off 3 hours. Woohoo! Then you're off for 3 days. Ooh, is it like sparkly dragonfly fabric or is it like just regular? I mean, regular is pretty too. I'm just asking. Ooh, strawberry themed perp. That sounds cool. Yeah, I did a flower bookmark in May. The same person that I did the coasters from for June, the Make It Yourself by Papari, she has like a pressed flower bookmark. So that was cool. Yeah, Amanda's at work. But she was listening while she went to go get some lunch. But this is the 3 in Glasses cowl. And I was thinking that I might take this with me, but if I can find something, but I'd have to find it soon to be able to take with me. Because I don't necessarily want to take this. I mean, I don't mind taking it, but it's just going to continue to get bigger because the rows are going to get bigger. And I have, where's the yarn? This much left of one hank. This is hank number 3. And if you saw my last cake flops video where I was trying to ball up or cake up this yarn, I ended up having to go back and ball up all of them. I have all 3 of them that I had to ball up because all 3 of the cakes messed up when I was trying to wind them from the hanks. The color play is so beautiful. I've made a bag with it before. I needed more than what I had on hand. Yes, what an awesome problem to have. Okay, bye, Amanda. Love you. So, but the shawl is just going to continue to get bigger. But I mean, if I do bring it, then I would be working on it. So that would be a plus. The one thing I don't know. I don't know. I just don't know. What do you guys think? Do you think I should find something smaller to take with me? Or should I take this? I mean, I do have room. I have room for it. That's not the issue. It's just, is that what I want to take with me? Don't know. Yes. Yeah, it is. The way it looks and the way it stripes up and all of that, it looks really different. Yeah, but it plays out nicely. Um, it gives it little different pops of color when you are doing um, the rows, the different rows. So, uh, back to my son, right? We did finally get a date. He is leaving August 1st. So literally, I think the last live that I have scheduled. The last live, yeah, I do have. So the 31st of um July, I have scheduled. It says Bon Voyage, and so that will be hopefully that live. He will be on with me because that's when I would like to get to the 1K mark, so that he will be here and have to sit right beside me and be on the live with me. That would be cool. Smaller than you have room to bring yarn back if you find an LIS. You know, that's good thinking, Perks. That's good thinking. Okay, maybe I'll go down and see if I can find some cotton or something I can bring with me. Who knows? I do have some cotton that I could bring. I have tons of cotton. Make things. Yeah, yeah. I did bring yarn back from northern Italy, and it was made in the town, well, dyed in the town where my family is from, and two of the hanks are sourced from animals in the area. It's a mystery yarn, so I don't know what content it is, but it is made from animals in the area. It just doesn't say what animals. I was like, oh, okay, that's neat. Um, but yeah, I could maybe see if there's yarn where we're going. I don't know that my son would appreciate going into a yarn shop for on his birthday trip, but and I have done this. This will be 9 years. 9 years that I've done this. Bridget says, just bring clothing you don't care for. So if you shop a lot, you can dump them to make room for yarn. So, so far in my limited experience with flying in Europe, uh, flights are cheap because you pay extra for everything. Welcome in, Sarah. How are you? Um, so do you what are you talking about, Susanna? From the birthday trip? Probably not from the birthday trip, but um I do plan to go back to where my family is from in northern Italy, so that might be something for next time. I didn't this time. So when I was booking this trip that we're going on, um, I made sure because this is his birthday trip. So ever since his last birthday party was when he was 10 years old. And after that, I was like, we're not doing any more birthday parties. Like I don't care, no sleepovers, no nothing. You want to do that afterwards, whatever, but we're gonna go somewhere. Um, oh yeah, we went last week. Went last week, and I didn't get any. I did not get any. I didn't even think about it, to be honest. We only traveled with backpacks, just like travel backpacks, because everything, like the airline that we flew with, to even get like a carry-on luggage bag, it was really expensive. So I was like, nope, we're stuffing it into a backpack. If it won't stuff into a backpack, it ain't coming. And if you can't fit it into the backpack to go home, it's not coming back. So that's what we did. But this trip is with a different airline, so I was able to get a carry-on bag because I know that my son will want things for his birthday, and he'll have enough room in his suitcase to take things back when he goes back. But we started going on trips for different birthdays. Like we've been to Memphis, we've been to Dallas. One year he went to World Jamboree for Boy Scouts because he is an Eagle Scout. So he went to World Jamboree in Virginia. I think this year it's in South Korea, but it's every 4 years. So it was in Virginia, and he got to go to that. So that was his birthday. I was like, we're not going on a trip when you get home. Like, that's it. We did do Hot Springs one year, Hot Springs, Arkansas, because we used to live in Arkansas. So we would go like around the area because, you know, we were paying for gas and hotels and all of that. So now it was like, okay, well, we can go somewhere, you know, relatively cheap. So we tried lots of different places. He had lots of different ideas. Some of them were very expensive ideas, and I was like, we're not doing that. But so hopefully I will be able to find a yarn shop now that Perp has given me the idea. Thanks, Perp. My son's gonna be so mad. He's gonna be so mad. So mad. So mad. Oh, am I still here, you guys? Because the last comment that I see is from Susanna, and I'm spinning on my thing. I mean, I'm still counting. Like it's still counting, saying that I'm here. But I don't see any comments. And my computer is frozen. So I don't know if my internet is frozen or just my computer. Oh, I'm here. Okay. Thank you, Rita. Thank you, Rita. Love you so much. Sorry, I have to check so much. It has literally been awful. And I don't know if it's just the island itself or the town that we're in, or I have no idea. I've rebooted the router. I've restarted the computers, you know, disconnected them, reconnected them. I don't know. I don't know what else to do. And it's part of my rent. The internet is part of my rent. So it's not in my name, it's in my landlord's name. So I'd have to call them and have them call the internet company because I don't have like the account number or anything. And one thing that I have definitely figured out in a lot of Europe is privacy is super, 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 super important. So if your name is not on the account, you're not getting in. It's not happening. I will let him know, Perp. I will let him know. It's a rule when you travel in Europe. You have to look up the LYSs. I will tell him. because he won't believe me, but maybe he'll believe you. Well, my friend said, he'll be like, your friend said it because they like yarn too, Ma. I'll be like, yeah, so it is important because I have other people that like it too. Yes. Yeah, it is very, because there are things that we could use in the States that we can't use here. So, for example, like Messenger Kids. When we first got here, uh, my daughter could use Messenger Kids to talk to her friends. So it's just, I mean, it's just like Facebook Messenger, but it's for children. And then January, February, the EU passed new regulations, and you can no longer use Messenger Kids. So I don't know if something changed in the rules, but she's really been missing her friends. Because I mean, they used to just video chat and play with their toys with each other. Like, I mean, it wasn't like necessarily long conversations, but she can't do that anymore. I mean, she uses my phone, but it was different when they could do it themselves. They could send each other like funny little, because you only had certain like little emoji things that you could send, and you could get on and play little games together and all of that. Another thing, if anyone's in the U.S. here, if you have Cash App, we can't use Cash App here. We can use Venmo. We can't use Cash App. Use PayPal. But I know Cash App is big in the United States, and can't use it here. So my computer is now spinning over there. So it went bloop and started going like this, and I was like, oh, my video is never going to upload. So there may not be any content this week. Unfortunately, I'm sorry. If there's not any, was trying to get it done before we left. But maybe I'll have more luck in the morning. I don't know, because our flight doesn't leave until 11. So yeah, it'll be like 9 when we get to the airport. But I wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning anyway because I have to work for summer school. So I'll be awake. Maybe I can look at it then. So, let's see. What else? Any questions that you guys have? Anything that you could think about? I do have a segment on my channel. It's called Whips, Foes, and FAQs, where it's kind of like a crochet like summary of what I've been working on. I don't do it every week because I don't really have a whole lot to show every week. Sometimes it might be, oh yeah, I did like a whole row. Yay. And so I just come on every once in a while, but I do like to answer questions. So if people have questions, I like to answer them in that area. I was also thinking, I think on my last live, I said something about doing a pattern. I do have some permissions from some companies to do patterns, share their patterns as long as I like put their link and all of that to their website. But I was thinking about I have a series called How Do I? And I haven't put anything in it in a little while, but I do have one. So I thought about how do I do a make from a pattern? Because I did how do I read a pattern? But I thought, how do I do a make from a pattern? And then maybe do a couple of those just to kind of show you how, because there are a lot of people who can't read patterns and they use tutorials a lot, but they would like to read patterns because they would like to make things that don't have tutorials. But even if it's a free pattern, if you still can't read it, then that doesn't help you any. So, I mean, if there's a pattern maybe that you would like for me to try, if I have, I know I have permission from Lion Brand, Yarn Inspirations, Premier. I have permission from those 3 companies. So maybe if there is I mean, even if it's an intermediate pattern, because I mean, it would be something that I would have to, I mean, I would have to make it. So, I could, you know, if there's a pattern that you have that you would like to send to me and say, hey, maybe you could make this. So I did read your comment to it, Susanna. That's why I laughed. I haven't read it out loud yet. So Susanna said, I would look up all the cafes or eateries that are located next to any LYS and be like, oh, look, a yarn shop. Yeah, Yolanda said, perfect, Susanna. Okay, well, if there's something that you have been wanting to make, as long as it's not like anything that's super big or like a super difficult pattern, because I don't think a lot of free patterns are like extremely difficult patterns, but if you can't read it, then it becomes a difficult pattern because you don't know what it says. But like as far as their level of difficulty. So because I don't want to make it a super long video either, where people have to like take an hour and a half to watch it. Or maybe I could do it in segments. I don't know. Maybe I could do it in segments. We'll see. But yeah, if anyone has a pattern, we'll just put it out there. If anybody has a pattern from Yarn Inspirations, Premier, Lion Brand, I have permission from those companies to do patterns on their website. Well, yeah, that's what I was going to try to do, is like do it together. So like I get the pattern and I show you what the pattern says and say, you know, we're going to make this together, right? Because there's not a lot of those things out there. So that's why I was going to do like a how do I make this from the pattern sort of thing, because I have permission from those companies to share their free patterns on my channel. That's why I was saying that would be kind of cool if there was anything that you guys had that you might want to make, because not all patterns have tutorials. Now I know, like, is it Mikey from the Crochet Crowd? He does some of the tutorials. Yeah, that's what I wanted to do. I just, you know, I mean, I could pick something, but if anybody has an idea, we could definitely use your idea. And then, you know, whatever color choice you choose and whatever color choice I choose, we can see how it looks different. I know Jan from an Alaskan Crafter, Seta at Seta's Place, and Lala at Mad Mimi's Crochet and Farming. They're doing something like that where they're taking a pattern and they're all using different yarns and hooks and things like that to make a specific type of something. So I think they're doing a wall hanging, but it would be similar because you might be a looser crocheter than me, so you may be able to use that gauge. Well, hey there, Boo. Welcome in. But you may use a different hook to meet gauge. Yeah, hooker versus hooker versus hooker. But they're not showing their make until the end of the month. But yeah, that would be something that I could definitely get behind. You know, let me know what you think. I'm happy to do that with you all, put it out there so people can do that. We'll see what happens. Hey, guess what? My friends, on the live, they said that it's a rule in Europe that when you go traveling, you have to go to an LYS. That's what they said on the live right now. Yeah, a local yarn shop. So it's a rule. Yeah. Yeah, it's a rule. That's what they said.
It's a fake rule.
It's not a fake rule. It's a real rule.
It's fake.
See, he doesn't believe me. It's a real rule. Okay, no worries. What did you say about charts? I know I have to learn how to read charts. I learned to read charts by getting a pattern that had a written and a chart, and I used a chart. Yeah. I have a book of mandalas that has the they say I need to go to Norway and get a souvenir yarn. I lost all train of thought. He just closed the door. He's not even paying attention to me. He's like, eh. I don't know where I was going. I don't remember what I was saying. Oh, patterns, charts. Got it. Book of mandalas, however you say it. And I was gonna use it. I was getting some Disney villain yarn, but they stopped dyeing that yarn. So before I could get all of them, and that made me sad. So I had a mandala that I was gonna make that had V's in it. So it was like I was going like this for a V. That's not a V. It had like V's in different places, and they went like upside down. That was really pretty. And I was like, oh, that's V for villain. That'd be cool. But I can't make that. But I bought the book because it had patterns and charts. That's the point. And UK yarn. When traveling, it's a must to explore all the beautiful things the area has to offer. That definitely includes yarn. Come to England to get yarn. Well, there is a plan for me to possibly come sometime next year to England. I don't know for sure when, but I want to try, right? Because so many yarny friends are in England. It would just be hard because, like, of course, I would have a limited amount of time and I would not have a car because I cannot drive on the other side of the road. I can drive a manual. I mean, I can do a stick shift. I can do that. I cannot drive on the other side of the road. I don't know. I don't know how. And I don't know that I would be able to make a long road trip from one area of the country to another if I had if I had that experience. So I would definitely have to ride with someone. Yeah, we could meet in one place. That would be cool. I have to figure out what that place would be. But yeah, so when I get dates, I can definitely let people know. But I do plan to come. I know if you watch Sam from Memphis Makes, she already said that I was planning on coming. So I am planning on going to the UK. I just don't know when. Don't. Go central and we can travel to you. Okay. Can figure that out. Like the middle of the country or central, like a big city? That's what I would need to know. Like go to somewhere like London or go to like the literal center of the country. Amanda! See you later. Bye. Oh yeah, I do not mind driving a manual at all. If they had a manual in the car that I have now, I would have gotten it. but we needed a bigger vehicle at the time. So I didn't have a manual in that. But I like to drive. It's better on gas, it's better on all kinds of things. So yeah. Um, definitely uh, I don't know. I think it makes you focus more because you have to pay attention to what the car is doing, what the road is doing, all of that. Having an automatic kind of takes that out of the equation. But that's just me. I also like to drive with my shoes off. So, you know, everybody's different. Wow. I can't believe it's already been an hour almost. I've got like 4 minutes until it's been an hour. Yeah, yeah. I have an automatic right now. I mean, it makes things simpler for sure. But like, I can drive a manual. I just don't want to drive it in England or in Malta because Malta, the very last country before it became its own independent nation that it was a part of was England. And so they drive on the other side of the road, trying very hard not to say the wrong side of the road because it's not necessarily wrong. Welcome in, Cindy. Good to see you. Um, it's not the wrong side of the road. It's just a different side of the road than what I drive on. But I like to tease Sam and tell her it's the wrong side of the road. But I tried in Malta and I was very, very nervous. Yeah, it is. Yeah, I think it's that way in a lot of places in America. Not a lot of people, um, especially in more populated areas, know how to drive a manual. Oh, Lulu is saying hello to everyone. And Bridget said that in the South, a manual transmission is an anti-theft device. Yeah, I learned how to drive manual when I was in high school. My aunt thought it was very important, and that's true. But it is. I wish I had been taught a different way, like, than the way that she taught me, because it wasn't very fun. It was kind of dangerous. It was a lot dangerous. It was a lot dangerous. It was a lot dangerous. So, yeah, but I'm here to tell the tale. So I didn't die. That's what matters. The roads were fantastic in northern Italy as well. Like, I mean, they're not bad in Sicily most places, but there are places where the road just disappears. I remember when we got here, I was driving to different towns just to kind of see what they look like when I was trying to find a place to live. And I went down this one road and there was just no more road. I mean, there wasn't even dirt there. I was like, I had to back all the way up a hill in a stick shift, which is really difficult for me. Um, um, I wish mine was that simple, Bridget. Um, but yeah, the road was just gone. So that was fun. Um, Yes, any bigger city. But Northern Italy was, I mean, I did not see a pothole. I did not see, and we drove from Verona all the way up. So it was like 2.5 hour drive. Um, yeah. Well, that's why I was asking about like where specifically, if you're talking about like the center of the country, or if you're talking about like a central city like London, because it would be expensive for me to stay there if I did go there. It would limit the amount of time that I could stay. Yes. Uh, Bridget, yeah, mine was even, yeah, no. So my aunt taught me how to drive a stick. She had a big Dodge Ram truck, and we were driving along. I was driving, right? And I was having trouble like shifting the gears, right? And so I kept looking down to shift the gears, and she was like, "Stop doing that." Like, and I was like, "I'm trying," but like, she was like, "You have to feel it. You have to feel it." And I was like, "I'm trying." Like, I was like, "I'm trying. I'm trying. I'm trying." She took the wheel and jerked it, and we went to the other side of the road, and we were in front of a semi truck, and she said, "Don't kill us." Oh, what a way to learn to shift. Welcome in, Sarah Nicole. Oh, I'm sorry. You have some things going on, but we're here to help. We are here to help. Oh no. Okay, there it goes. um, sorry if I'm shaking. I'm sorry. I'm on my phone. This is crazy. So that was not a fun time for me. I learned how to shift though, and I learned how to like look because I needed to see how fast that semi was coming. And they were honking their horn like crazy. And I was like, I'm trying. It's trying the other way. I was very scared. I was very scared. Oh, I'm so sorry. Hmm. Hi, Shelby. Do it this way. Hi, Shelby. I'm sorry. Whoa, what was that? It was a very loud boom. I don't know where that came from. Maybe it's coming from over there. They regularly are like building things and stuff. It's kind of scary. It was really loud. I don't know if you can hear it, but it was like boom, 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 boom. You saw that though, right? Oh, that's good. I'm glad, Sarah. Oh my. No goodness. Now I'm nervous. I'm really nervous. Oh, there are 13 people here, so I'm so excited that you're all here. If you are watching the replay, I appreciate you. No, no, it's bright and sunny outside. There's no rain. No rain. There's no rain in the forecast for like the next 3 weeks. Um, and if you are lurking, I appreciate you listening, even if you can't type, if you're driving or crocheting or working, or even if you're just letting me run in the background um, on low volume. I appreciate it. No. No. That's what I was talking about earlier about the internet and things. I don't know what's going on. Everything's just really slow. No. Don't know. I don't know. No. We've had rain every day for over a week, so that's perfect. Well, uh, it rained all the way through. It was still raining at the beginning of June, which apparently, because I haven't lived here that long, is very, very, very unusual. It's usually hot and dry by the middle of May. And it was pouring down rain and it was like ridiculous. But now, like if you look at the weather, it is legit sun, 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 sun. Oh, this way. Sun, 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 all the way across. No, it's not Mount Etna. There would be earthquakes if it was Mount Etna. Although Mount Etna did erupt before school got out. There was ash everywhere. Ash everywhere. For the town that I live in, I'm going up the volcano. Um, and where my daughter takes riding lessons is even further up. Um, not too much. I mean, it's like 12 minutes maybe from the house, but still, you're going further up the volcano because the area, the Catania region where I live, I mean, there's almost nowhere that you could go in the region where you wouldn't be affected by Mount Etna at some point in some way. And Moo asked Perp, where are you? So where are you in the UK? No, I mean, I don't necessarily want it erupting, but there is, I did sign up when I moved here. There is an alert system. I mean, I got an alert when Mount Etna went off before, but we get like level alerts. Like, is it, yellow or orange or red? What level is it? So I get a notification every day of what level Mount Etna's on. Is it Doncaster or Doncaster? I don't know how to say it. So I would say Doncaster, but when it comes to things in British English, I'm usually wrong. So like Yorkshire, but it would be Yorkshire. I wouldn't put the two whole sounds together. I like to ask though, because I think it's interesting. Second way I said Yorkshire, Doncaster. Okay, so it's two separate ones. Or Yorkshire. But if it's Doncaster, Yorkshire, then why is one not? I mean, I guess does same thing in English. Why is one word one way and one word is another way and it's spelled exactly the same way? I guess it doesn't really matter. I'm just fascinated. Before I came here, I taught literature and grammar, like we would call it English language arts. So one of the things that I was always fascinated by is how different people say different things. even in the US, the accents make you say things differently. Sorry you've had so much rain. It's been muggy and hot down here. We did have some rain, but it's muggy again. Aw, sorry, Moo. So sorry. Oh, I do want to remind you all, if you have not gone and watched my podiversary, you may want to go do that before Monday. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink. Right? You may want to go do that before Monday. Might be a good idea. Oh, and I just got an email earlier. Connie at Just Another Stitch is doing a pattern giveaway. So if you want to go over to her channel, she does have crochet and knit patterns. So I don't know all the details. She just asked if we would share that out. So I will put her in the description box. Now I gotta remember who all I mentioned. So I know I mentioned the 3 in Glasses cow. I know I mentioned Bridget's bags. I did mention Move Flower Power cow. What else did I mention? You guys help me out. Chicken tractor. Oh, have you done a video on that? I didn't see it. The chicken tractor. Oh my. Because of rain or just because you have a lake in your yard? You have a pond on your property? My parents always wanted a pond on their property, but there's lots of mosquitoes in Arkansas. So I was so glad when they didn't put a pond on the property. I definitely did not want to be bitten by any more mosquitoes than I already get bitten by. So it's been no fun. No fun at all. Oh, I'm so glad, Susanna. And Perk said, Moo, did you get my flower power entry? Did you get it? Did you get it? Ha ha ha. Oh, okay. So you are going to put in a pond, but you don't have one yet. And it's just a movable pen. Okay. See, I've been on this live for over an hour and it's only on 4% uploading my video. Oh my goodness. Probably, but she had a migraine over the weekend in the office today, so she'll be checking her emails tomorrow. And Moo, I did say about your cow that you wanted it by the last Monday of the month, but this month, the last Monday is like the last day of the month. So I know you kind of want it in before that. So I was like maybe the 24th of the month, since that would be the last Monday before the actual last day of the month. Because the 31st of July does fall on a Monday. So, yeah, migraines are no fun. Oh, I was glad when I finally got medication for mine. When I moved here, I finally got some medication. Oh no, I haven't. No, okay, I am on my data for my, I'll have to go check that out, Moo. Maybe I missed it. I hate it. Like sometimes I think I have notifications for people's videos, and then I don't. So I'll go back and look at the rules. Ooh. Let's see. Yeah, my computer is on my internet, but my phone is on to the end of the month. Okay. I'll still go watch it. My computer is on my Wi-Fi, but my phone is just on my band bandwidth. Oh, it's my phone data, my plan. But it's been like this all weekend. So like I even told my kids like, take all the devices off of the internet and see what happens. It's still slow. So I don't know. No, I asked him and he said he hasn't been on his computer. They were watching TV earlier when I was out, but I mean, even now, I mean, I've been on for over an hour and the video is only like 30 minutes long. It shouldn't take this long for it to upload. But like I said, we'll see what tomorrow brings. And if it's not uploaded by tomorrow, where I can upload other things, and there's nothing else running on my computer. Like I've done Task Manager to see if other things are running. To turn that off. But no, nothing's taking up a lot of bandwidth on the computer or anything. So, yeah, I mean, maybe it could. That could be it. But that's why, like, I would have to call and find out, like, what the plan is. Because I don't know. I have no idea. Because I wouldn't even know how to check it. Like, I wouldn't know how to have access to it to see what we've used. So, but it'd be worth a question. Maybe we'll see. I know if I do need to get it checked out, I need to get it checked out soon because Italy, at least Sicily, from what I understand, shuts down the whole month of August. Like doctors' offices and all that, everybody goes on vacation. So, I mean, I know like grocery stores and stuff will still be open, but August is like the time when they all go on their vacations. So you won't be like even the hospitals, it's like emergency only, this, that, the other. So but we go back to school. Oh, excuse me. Oh my goodness, my apologies. We go back to school August 13th. So welcome in, Regina. It's good to see you. Thank you for coming. We go back the 13th. Well, I do for a week of like training and meetings and such. So we'll be back in school by the time they're gone on their vacation. But even like going to the dentist and things like that, they're going to be gone pretty much the whole month of August. So if I need anything done around here, it needs to be done before August. Are you staying cool, Regina, or were you able to get your air conditioner right? I don't know if you were able to get that yet. I have, oh my goodness, hair. I don't know if you guys have that problem. If you have glasses, I have hair that will get in between my glasses and my face, and then it'll be like tickling my eyelashes. And then I can't see. Oh, yay! Yay, that's awesome. Yeah, one of the biggest things that we do here is run the dehumidifier so that it keeps the sticky humidity out of the house because it is very, very humid here. See the reflection in my glasses. See the reflection in my glasses. I'm glad you got it fixed. Yes. Oh, still with your bag, Moo. Should be coming soon. My son, well, he's gonna be back. Well, thank you, Nana Mama Kathleen. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. I appreciate the thumbs. I don't know how many thumbs we have right now. Oh, I'm sorry. He is doing art. My son is doing RA, a resident advisor kind of thing in a dorm. So he will, oh, thank you. He will be going back to school August 7th to start that. And then I think the next week or sometime the end of that week, they start marching band. So he's going to be busy even before school starts, which is why he has to go back August 1st. Or he was supposed to go back before that, but that's the date they gave us. So that's the date he's going. Ooh, I have 22 thumbs. Right now I have 16 people in the house. So thank you so much. Yeah, Perp, what's your daughter doing in college? It may be when you came in, Regina, if you came in and there were only 19 thumbs. If you refresh, it might show up. Because I know sometimes when I'm in a live, it'll say there's only like a certain number of thumbs, but then they're saying, no, don't forget the thumbs. And people are like, oh yeah, we have this many. I'm like, well, that's not how many I have on my screen. But if I refresh, it updates it. So I don't know. Maybe that'll work. Level computer science, a level physics, and B-Tech in game design. Wow. That's so cool. Physics was one science. It was always so hard because there is so much math. So that is awesome. Your counter's always wrong. I don't know, Regina. I don't know then. I don't know. I wish I could make it better. I wish I could. I'm sorry. For anyone that has come in, if you are not a part of my Facebook group, I do have one. I do also have Instagram. And then my lovely kitty cat Nero has his own Instagram. If you would like to follow him, if you're on Instagram, if you're on Facebook, Nightbot is dropping the link periodically for my Facebook group, but I am also, it is in the description box of my videos. So you are welcome to join if you have Facebook and you would like to be a part of it. And I welcome any kind of crafter. So even if you don't do knitting or crochet, if you do, no worries, Yolanda. Sculpting or painting or whatever, like I welcome all kinds of crafters. She has taken 10 GCSEs. Are those like tests or something? I don't know what those are. And has been predicted levels 8s and 9s. Cool. Regina says she couldn't do algebra in school. I could do algebra. But like arithmetic is what gets me. Like just the simple addition, subtraction. Because numbers don't look the same for me. I was never like diagnosed because it wasn't like a thing when I was little, but like They say that I probably have like dysgraphia, which is like my daughter has dyslexia, or it's hard for her to read words. It's hard for me to read numbers. I do better if it's like a word problem where the numbers are actually written out. I can read those better. Um, their exams at age 16. Okay, cool. Awesome. Yeah, I know I have some Bridget bags right here, but I want to do a video. I want to do a video and open them. My computer is not, I mean, I can still do the video, but it's I would be able to put it up anywhere because my thing's still at 4%. Level A is taken at 18. Okay. Cool. They don't do that in America. I mean, you take like exams at the end of every year for like academic progress, but there's not like those kinds of decision exams. Because I know the um, exams that you guys take have different. I do want to wait because I want to do a video. It's just I know that my computer is like not like when will it upload is my question. Oh, I'm sorry, Rita. But that would be kind of cool if it had like a carpet bag, like Mary Poppins kind of handle, and the backpack. I know the travel backpack that I have has I am on video right now. Well, that's awesome, Pert. That is amazing. Uh, it has like you can carry it like a briefcase kind of thing, but then it also has the little pocket where you can tuck the straps in to carry it like a bag, or you can pull the straps out and clip them. There's like, if you want, Rita, I can take a picture and show it. I can show it to you how the bag that I have works. I mean, it's a factory made bag, not a hand sewn bag, but I can show you how it works. Sure, of course. I'll send it to you on Messenger when I get off the live. Yeah, I got two packages today. I got a Lether Co. box, and I think this one is a cotton box. And then I got my Bridget bags because I got a bonus at the end for my very last paycheck. Um, so I ordered some bags, and I wouldn't have spent I wouldn't have spent the money on like things that we're doing now if I'd known I wasn't going to get paid over the summer. Well, they didn't tell me that. Um, so I'm glad that I put money away. Anyway, both my girls are wonderful in different ways. I think that's the same with all, I mean, kids. I mean, I know my kids are different ages. Like, there's a big difference between my kids, but um, there are things that I know. Um, awesome. All right, bye, Cindy. Take care. Um, there are things that I know that my daughter is going to be able to do that my son just doesn't. Not that he doesn't know how to do, but that's not his area of excellence. And that's kind of the way that I look at it. It takes all different kinds of people. Um, no worries. Um, to make the world work, because I mean, if I go into work and I do my job, that's just one part of the job. So there's a lot of different things that have to work together in order for it to function. My girls are, oh, so your girls are a pretty big distance. My kids are 11 years apart. So, oh, and you have a granddaughter that's 11. Oh, that's so awesome. So excited for you. Yes, it would be really boring if we were all the same. If everyone was like me, it'd be, it'd be. Woo. I do want to, I have a few more minutes here. I'm going to try and go 2 hours, but so I have about 30 more minutes. I may end a little bit earlier than that, but I plan on going about 2 hours. Do want to put this out there, please. There is an amazing lady who, she has a channel. She hasn't posted in a really long time as far as content, but she does post on our community tab sometimes. It is Sweet Melissa's Make Some More. If you could please, whatever positive, healing, spiritualness that you have, please, please, please send it out to her. She needs it right now. She could definitely use, I mean, whatever it is that you do in the way of healing and sending out positive vibes and prayers and whatever that means for you. All the positivity and healing that you can share. If you could send it her way. I mean, you don't have to go post on her channel or anything. I mean, if you want to, but if you could please give her whatever mental, emotional, spiritual support that you can share. She definitely needs it right now. So I would type it in the chat, but I don't have, my computer is not letting me, because I can't put the link in on StreamYard. So, and I can't make anybody a moderator in StreamYard. So, but yeah, if you can, oh, I'm sorry for the shaking. I'm trying to, Sweet Melissa's Make Some More, but Melissa has one L. It's Meli. Yeah. Are you a mod, Kay? If you could drop, I can't see. I think you are, and I know Rita is, but if you could drop her link, and if you could just, I mean, even if you just post, you know, healing thoughts on her community tab, you know, whatever last post that she has up there, that would be, yeah, definitely move. Oh, that's right. Okay. Let me see if I can, I forgot about that. Hold on. Why does my password have to be so long? Okay, let's see. Animate the blue. Animate the blue. Oh, thank you so much for. All right, there you go, Kay. You should be good. Oh, thank you, Rita. All right. Okay. So, even if you just go and just send some positivity, even if you don't go watch anything, you don't have to, like, that's not what I'm asking. Just healing, positive, loving, just put it all out there towards her. Whatever you can spare. Like, I mean, if you're going through something in your life and you need those for yourself or for your loved ones, I get it. But if you can share even one positive thought, she definitely needs it. Please, 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 please. Ooh, I'm gonna cry. Oh. Okay, that's over. But yes, I did want to put that out there. I've been thinking a lot about that lately, so she needs she needs all of that from everyone if you can. Oh, I wish I could share. So for my daughter's birthday, Sam over at Memphis Makes sent a box for her for Sparkle. And she sent a lot of these cool candies. I can't, I can't eat any of them. My daughter loves them, but um, there were so many different ones, but I couldn't try them, and I wish I could share them, like show them to you, but a lot of them have like strawberry or pineapple or whatever. And she did tell me ahead of time, like, don't touch the box, like let her handle all the candy or your son or whatever. Um, but there's been some really cool uh things my daughters really liked. There was one fruit fruit frutella, I think that's how you say it. They were different, like fruit flavors. Kind of reminded me of Starburst. Uh, but they had like raspberry and green apple and strawberry and something else. Um, so that was kind of cool. She really liked those. And then there were Mentos fruits, and then Haribo roulette, I think. I don't know, it's a big box candy. I try not to give her a whole lot of it so she doesn't have, and she won't even get like the little roulette things. It's like they're gummies, but it's like a roll like this. And I'll let her have like two. And then I roll it back up. And she's like, but that's not the whole package. I'm like, you're not getting this whole package. Oh, see my computer? It says there's like it's like 30 something minutes in the middle of the live. That's how long it's been spinning, 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 spinning. Oh. But are there any like sweets or maybe not even sweets is the right word, but like treats that you like to have for yourself that you do like every once in a while or maybe even every day? I don't know. But anything that you really like to have um, that is nice for you, like it brings you joy. Banana and shrimps. Oh my. That sounds very interesting. Hold on just one moment, you guys. Okay. Um, I don't know what a flying saucer is, but I'd be scared. Bananas and shrimps. I'm also scared. Yes, Sam was very, very clear. I wasn't allowed to touch anything in that box because there are things that I'm highly allergic to. And my daughter is very, very good at um, protecting me from that. I mean, she's grown up, um, with me not being able to have it. My son didn't. Some of that didn't really get to be too intense until after I went through chemo. I mean, he's still good about it, but she will like jump in front of me and be like, "Don't touch it." I mean, even if there's like a picture, like we're in the grocery store, there's a picture of a strawberry on the sign or something. She's like, "No, mom, strawberries." So she's good, and she will wash her hands and brush her teeth, and very, very on it. Full of sherbet. So like they're cold. Yeah, yeah, that's why Sam was telling me to be careful because there's a lot of things I can't have. Because when I think of sherbet, I think of like fruit flavored cold things similar to like ice cream or something. I don't think of candy necessarily. Because I was wondering, I had asked Sam if I wish I could remember what it was called. I think it was called Frutella, but I was asking her if those came in like single packet flavors, like because they had like a lemon and a green apple, and I would have liked to try them, but they were in multi-flavor packs, so I couldn't. It's like I don't eat Starburst. I like the idea of a Starburst, but oh, okay. Fizzy, sugary filling. Okay, like a okay. I understand. Hmm, interesting. Okay, bye, Susanna. No worries. I got another 18 minutes. I won't be on a super long time. Well, I could have the apple and I could have the lemon, but I couldn't have the orange, strawberry, or raspberry. I wouldn't be able to have any of those. But like lemon, I could have. I could have apple. And then there was another one that she had. The box, the original box is over there, so I keep looking over there. Um, my son really likes dark chocolate, Bridget. Really likes. Yes, sweet dreams, Susanna. Like when we go, like we went to a chocolate shop where when we went to northern Italy and it was chocolate that was made in the region. Um, and he got some dark chocolate. When we went to Malta, he got dark chocolate. Um, where else did he get dark chocolate from? Oh, we went to Modica. He got dark chocolate. Um, I'm not a dark chocolate fan. Flying saucer, rice paper dissolves in your. Okay, so it's kind of like, and then it like fizzes in your mouth. Interesting. That would be cool. Um, my daughter really likes. It's basically like ham wrapped melon because it's like salty and sweet at the same time. But they have that as like appetizers and stuff here in the summertime. Prosciutto crudo e melone. That's what they have on the menu. I like fruit. There's just a lot of it I can't have. But I love melon. So cantaloupe, watermelon, honeydew. I like apples. I'll eat blueberries, although they're not my favorite. I will not eat cranberries, but I'll drink cranberry juice. I like grapes. I really like to take grapes and put them in the freezer, and then have like lovely little grapesicles. That's always fun, especially if you can find the cotton candy grapes. I don't know if they get those in other places of the world, but I know in America I get the cotton candy grapes, and they only sold them at a certain time of the year. They're super expensive, but they're delicious, and I put those in the freezer. I can go and get my 3.3 kilogram. Is it a package? Not that I'm aware of, Herb. Not that I'm aware of. I know that she really likes apricots. When the place that we stayed in northern Italy, uh, breakfast and dinner were included, because it's kind of hard, especially in the dark, to drive around in the mountains. So, dinner was included in the price of the place that we stayed at, and they always had a bowl of fruit. And in the bowl, there were peaches, plums, apples, and apricots. And she loved the apricots. She likes peaches too, but she liked the apricots because she called them tiny peaches, even though they're not tiny peaches, but that's what she called them. Oh, yes, you got a package. Yay, Rita. She got some yarn. That's awesome. I'm excited for you. Let's see, what other fruits can I eat? I can have kiwi. It's not necessarily my favorite. It's kind of grainy. I mean, I could eat peaches and plums, pears, although any pear that I've had has been really, really grainy. But I do like peaches and plums. I like pomegranate. I love pomegranate. Mango's good. Mango is good. 22 skeins that are 100 grams. Ooh, cool. I've never had one. I've had lychee flavored or lychee, however you say it, depending on where you are, flavored things. But I've never had them like just as a fruit. Well, I mean, it's a shorter list of what I can't have. I can't have pineapple, strawberry, raspberry, blackberry, and it's actually specifically mandarin orange, but because they don't label things that are orange flavored with what kind of orange they flavored it with, I stay away from just orange flavored things. Oh, cool. Let's see. They have to be fresh, not tinned. Okay. Waiting for a mystery package. That's awesome. I love Antoinette. We used to talk all the time, and now that I moved here, we don't talk as much because our schedules are so different. Regina says, when I was small in southern New Mexico, we could get to the mountains from the desert in 30 minutes. You had fresh fruit all the time. That's so awesome. I mean, there's tons of fresh fruit here. I mean, there are lemon and orange groves, and of course limes because they're basically the same thing. And there's tons of like olives and all that. Grapes, of course, obviously grapes, lots and lots and lots of different kinds of grapes. But and my daughter loves blueberries, but blueberries are expensive. And here they use blueberries like as a garnish, like you would put them on to like decorate a cake or something. You don't have them as like, because you can get a big package of blueberries in the States. But here you just get the little, big like this, like meaning it's from the top of my fingers to the bottom of my fingers deep. But it's only like this deep here for blueberries. Both Rita and Pert are getting yarn. That sounds awesome. Yeah. I did splurge and buy myself that little bit of yarn that I got. Hopefully the video will come out this week. We'll see. But and maybe I'll find a cafe somewhere near a local yarn shop where we're going for my son's birthday, and we'll get some yarn. We'll see. Well, I have 8 minutes. Oh, awesome. It's coming snail mail because of the size of the package. Cool. I do have about 8 minutes, so just want to remind everyone, if you have not gone to check out my video for my podiversary, you may want to go check that out. Hopefully I'll have content up this week. We'll see how it goes. If not, anything that you can do would be amazing. Please, please, please send all kinds of positive, healing, spiritual, anything that you believe in a positive manner towards Melissa. And check out Moo's Flower Power Cal if you haven't already. There is a 3 in Glasses Cal by Sam, Amanda, and Rebecca. Those things are going on. You can get in on those if you would like. If there is a pattern that you would like for me to do a tutorial on, a free pattern from Yarnspirations, Lion Brand, or Premiere, please let me know. I do have permission to do videos using their free patterns. You just have to link, right, their pattern down below. That was their stipulation. And that can be another series here coming up. So I would love to do that with you all as well. Is it something you won, Perp? I don't remember if you said that or not. I know you said it's a mystery box, but I don't know if it's something you won or if it's something that you got. Like, I don't know if you're a member of her channel or what, because I know like some people will do like things like that for members. I got gifted a membership to Ladybird Loves and Mama G Gear. So sometimes if you go on lives, people have memberships available. You can buy memberships as gifts. And that helps people be able to like see the perks of what they would get if they were a member without having to pay for it. So that's kind of cool. Oh, cool. Okay. Awesome. That's exciting. Yeah. Sometimes there are some lives that I really, really miss. Like I used to love going to Springs, spin and chat on Thursdays, but it's like 1 a.m. for me now. And then, and that's usually a school night, so I can't. And then sometimes on Sundays I could get to Bailey's lives. But it's usually dinner time, so if I am able to get in, I can't always stay. And a couple other people that I miss popping in and saying, hello, how are you? Time to start thinking of small gift ideas. Takes me forever to make gifts for the holidays. Could you find some things that would work for that? I mean, yeah, I could. I mean, if there's a pattern that you like are interested in, if there's like a free pattern that you've seen on one of those websites that you're like, I'd like to know how to make this, but I don't know how to read a pattern. I could do that for sure. Yeah. But I can certainly do my own research, of course. But if there's anything that you guys have that you would like, and I mean, of course, you don't have to send me the pattern. You can just send me the link. That'd be cool. Could do that. That's a good idea, Brenda. Because holidays are coming up, and there's all kinds of holidays, and sometimes people like to have things on hand. I know for Teacher Appreciation Week, I made my daughter's teacher like a spa set. So I made like facial rounds, washcloth, a headband, so she could like push her hair back if she's washing her face or like cleaning her face or whatever. I thought that would be neat to do. I mean, I just made it off the top of my head. I didn't make it like anything specific. But yeah. All right. Bye, Angela. You have an amazing day too. It's almost 9 o'clock here, so I'll be getting to bed soon. Yeah, they have some good free patterns. It would be interesting to see what you guys would like to make. Because I mean, if it is a bigger project, I could maybe break it up into different videos and maybe we could just work on it together. You know, like this is section 1, this is section 2. Because you know, I would have to do it along with you. And I can almost guarantee you that I would go up for most things, especially if it's like hats or gloves. I would, me personally, because I am a tight crocheter, I would go up a hook size. So you wouldn't have to follow along with like what I was doing with the hook because I would go up a hook size almost always. But I am going to go ahead and start saying goodbye. I have like 54 seconds left or 56 or something like that. I don't know. But I do hope that you all have a good morning, afternoon, evening, whatever time of day it is that you're watching this. Thank you again to all of the replay watchers and all of the lurkers. Ooh, okay. I would like to do mosaic as well. We could maybe do something like that if you find something small. That'd be cool, Perk. Sure. I also want to try entrelac, Tunisian entrelac, but that's a different day. That's a different day. So yeah, I thank you all so much for coming. I thank you for your time. I thank you for your attention. I'm so glad that we got to spend these 2 hours together. If you have any questions, always feel free to email me. Patterns you want to send, you can send them to me. All right? So be the change you wish to see in the world, everyone. Ciao bella!